Okay. It is mid-afternoon on Monday. And time to show up. I'm showing up. I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate every last one of you. And this is kind of the end of an era video because I'm closing out the whole thing with showing up, tuning in, and building out. That is not working out well. That is not going well. I have a new beer this time around. This is an Elysian Space Dust IPA. But I have laid in a stock of Jubileo, but I also bought a case of this Elysian IPA stuff, and it's grapefruit, mango, and pine, the medium body and dry finish. It's a variety pack. There are 3 different kinds, and there's 8 of each. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about these. Oh wow, it's green. Yeah, I might have to let that calm down a little bit. Yeah, the whole 3 different shows, 3 videos a week works fine. 3 shows a week, not so much. I don't much care for the task switching that goes on. And I've been talking about this for the past week anyway. So this shouldn't come as a shock or a surprise. But the whole thing here is that I'm not making a lot of progress. And I do an art stream and I don't think I did a good job. And then I do a music stream and I don't think I did a good job. And I do a code stream and I don't think I did a good job. And I just feel like instead of worrying about doing a good job, I think I should worry about just doing a job at all. I think 3 videos a week is a good idea, and I think focusing on something for a while and then switching gears after I get something finished, instead of constantly switching gears to little of this, 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 and nothing is getting done and nothing is getting finished, and I can't focus and I can't concentrate and I can't push through to a milestone or a deadline. There we go. Let's try this. Let's see what we got here. Well, that is fucking weird. That is really fucking weird. It's not bad, but not something I'm going to be buying a lot of. It is, however, pretty vicious on the alcohol content, 8.2%. So, this is okay, but this is not a dry finish. It really has a lingering aftertaste. I'm the one drinking and you got blurred vision. It really does. I would say medium body is accurate, but a dry finish, it's not a dry finish. It hangs around. It's not crisp the way that I typically like stuff, to like have flavor and then go away, or at the very least to leave a different flavor. It's like you should get a burst of one flavor and then like a different aftertaste that hangs around a bit as it fades. This is really kind of, there's a cloying bitterness to it. It just kind of hangs around. I'm not a fan. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just when you describe it, it sounds bad, but. And I definitely get the mango flavor, and I don't like mango. Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't even remember the third thing that's in it. What was it? Like pineapple or something? Grapefruit. Actually, that lingering bitterness is accurate for grapefruit. I know it was a G or something. Kept thinking ginger, but it was like, no, not ginger. Grapefruit, mango, and pine. I'm not getting the pine at all. Anyway, this switching gears back and forth is keeping me from getting anything done, and I'm generally unable to focus. And I spent a bunch of time today working on some code, and it doesn't work, and I'm not getting anything done, and I'm very frustrated. But also, we are toward the end of the flood crisis. Things are drying out. The rug over here is just mildly damp. It's just a little damp. So things should be back to normal shortly. I kind of did everything in 4 patches. We have the main area out there, and then we have the machine room, and then we got my studio space, and then I got the bathroom. So we're on 3, which is my studio space. That's getting cleaned up and dried out. And this is also by the amount of water that's in them, pretty much. Yeah, not a huge fan of this. It's not very good. It's okay. I can drink it. It's drinkable. I've drunk nearly the whole thing. What I've been working on is, here's this thing that I'm kind of wrestling with right now is there's very little code out there in C# for the stuff that I'm looking at right now. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is, by my own analysis of what works best with C#, which is your own calculations, your own code, your own internal logic, and what works best with GDScript, which is just calling internal functions. Really, GDScript is the right language for the outer layers of this. So I'm kind of looking at that, and I'm thinking, maybe I need to implement this stuff on the outside in GDScript. It's not going to change anything on the inside. Wherever I have to do like real logic and real stuff of that nature, I could do it in C#. But I can use GDScript on the outer stuff, on the user interface, that kind of thing. That's all working with the engine, and working with it in GDScript is probably the fastest and best way to do it. So I think I should really like make an effort at that, at the very least. But man, do I hate languages where white space is syntactically significant. I really don't like that. But yeah, I'm going to end up having to do that. There's 3 different kinds of these. There's the space dust, which is this one, and then there's the phase dust and the juice dust. And I'm I'm feeling iffy about the other two. I'm going to try the Phase Dust on Wednesday and the Juice Dust on Friday. But, you know, they are what they are. And, you know, they're Elysian IPAs. If you like Elysian IPAs, then you're probably going to like these. But, yeah, not a huge fan. Anyway, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about right now. Just like, I got to change the way everything works. And I got to get shit done, and I got to make stuff happen. I've been in the habit for a very long time of working on something that could be done when it was done. And I think it's well past time I need to focus on getting shit done and on making actual milestones and actual forward steps. And I don't know. I need to push forward on that. I gotta try and get the outer shell of this together. I want to make the game feel like a game. It doesn't feel like a game. It's playable, but it doesn't feel like a game. You don't start it and see a splash screen and get a menu and have saves and options and settings and configs, and I want it to have all of those. I want it to have all of those elements, and then I'll improve and extend them later. And for the moment, I just have a scene, and the scene is kind of cool, but I need to make it better. So I'm gonna make it better, and that's what I got to do. So, you know, do the little YouTube dance, like, comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit, and okay, bye.